we're ready.
Cody thinks they're ready.
Where did Jenny go?
Don't know. Cody's running around. This is what happens before the event. They're all getting ready. Wynn's going upstairs. Cody comes downstairs. This is looking set up. And there's somebody over there waving. She's going to be selling stuff. That's your job?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm working the
merchandise. Awesome. I'm getting out of his way. He's carrying stuff. Ooh. So I'm following Cody upstairs to the control room.
The heart of everything.
Tansey's hard at work printing and doing stuff.
Sign making. Security.
Security over there.
Security's over there.
With the 8 camera.
Right. We've got our POS retail server.
Yep.
Slideshow making.
Yeah.
And we got the sign making over here. That's right. And if you come over here, we have a great view of the event that is about to occur.
We're on the roof of the brewery looking over the setup for the event. About an hour away, there's still bands getting ready under the band tent. The brewers are all getting their booth set up. Bocce courts all set up. Shade and picnic tables and parking is all happening over there. Okay, we're in the lift. Cody has borrowed from Hawk Motors. And we're gonna go up and see what kind of view we can get of the setup here. Ready to go?
Ready.
What's the full height of this thing?
I believe it's 45 feet.
This is great.
High enough.
Dude, we can go higher than the roof.
That's what we're talking about, yeah.
This thing rocks.
Getting height sick?
No, this is very smooth. This is like better than the camera boom.
Yep.
So, Cody, how much time we got before the VIPs show up? So we're V minus 30, 40
V minus
minutes?
30 seconds. 30 minutes.
V minus 30 minutes.
You help me, tell me if you're going to, so I know we can have some fun. Yeah, yeah, baby, we know we can make it through all the hard times. All we need is a little help once in a while.
Okay, we're here with Doug Gimbel. His band is performing in the background. What's the name of the band?
HD R&B.
Awesome. How long have you all been performing as a band?
Well, this band has been in existence for about a year and a half. Started in late 2010. But Henley, Douglas, and I, the HD stands for Henley and Douglas, and Henley and I have been playing in bands since we started in the heavy metal horns back in the 90s, and then later on I was a featured vocalist in a band that he was in called the Boston Horns, and we decided that we would start a new band of original soul and R&B music called HD R&B.
Awesome. So you're performing out all day at the Boothbay Craft Beer Comes to Boothbay event.
Yes, it's a great event, second annual craft brewery event with all the craft brewers from the state of Maine, and it's a fantastic event. We're really excited to be part of it, and it's just I can't believe how much they've done with this location in such a short period of time. It's only going to get better and better, I'm sure.
Yeah, you've got your own little band tent over there performing.
Yes. We have a little band tent. We keeps us out of the sun, and it's a beautiful day here on the coast of Maine. And we're going to be doing 2 sets today. So get to hear quite a wide variety of music. We play a lot of soul, R&B, as you can hear, some New Orleans grooves, and we're really looking forward to it. So
cool.
Great event.
You guys have a website anywhere?
We do, www.hdrnb.com. We also are on Facebook, same thing, HDRNB. The ampersand, originally we used an ampersand, RNB, but on URLs you can't do that, so we changed it to an N, so it's HDRNB.
Got it.
And,
have you had a chance to taste any of the brews yet?
I have not, because I'm performing. I can't really drink, but I'm going to try to talk them into saving me some unless they run out, which I doubt. So, but they have a great beer and wine specialty shop here at the Boothbay Resort, and so I'm going to be getting a couple of growlers for later on. We have a gig this evening at one of the nightclubs in town at Mine Oyster, so we're going to be performing there, and I don't drink until I finish performing, so it'll be about 1 o'clock in the morning on Sunday before I get my first beer.
Well, have fun performing.
I thought I was in heaven because I'm surrounded by beer, which is my favorite thing in the world. My father said my first word was beer, but it might actually be hell for me because I can't drink any of it.
Really
so,
purgatory for the day.
Yeah, exactly. In purgatory, but eventually to reach heaven. So,
you can do it.
Thank you so much. Thanks for coming, John, and covering the event. Appreciate it.
Cool. See you then.
Yeah, I'd also like to thank Wynn and Lori Mitchell and the entire Mitchell family for hosting this event. It's a great event. You guys are doing a great thing for the Boothbay region, and we need everyone in the region to support this event. It's really a fantastic thing for the region. So thanks so much. Cheers. Iced coffee.
And we're headed to a beer fest in Boothbay, about 4 miles away from my house. And there's 30 different microbrews from Maine and New Hampshire that are going to be there.
Line's still going. And the line goes down to the bottom of the back of the pool. We're going to go down to the parking area and see what kind of parking situation.
A friend at Channel 7 with his cam videotaping me with my cam.
So I'm just going to check out the parking situation.
Oh.
You guys had no problem parking at the area?
No problem at all. There are people that take themselves very seriously down there.
Good. So the Boothbay Fire Department is providing the parking for everybody to park here and then cruise across the trail into the event. So you follow the main beer trail for fun, and then they have boards with the different brewing companies that are here at the event on the way to the trail. On the trail. Alright, we're here with a couple of celebrities in their sunglasses. What do you guys think of the event? This is the first time you've been here?
Second time for Gail.
Second time. I'm a repeat.
Oh, that's right. You were here last time. I remember that.
I think it's great. Great food. I've had some good root beer. I'm a designated driver.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not.
Right. You sampled a few of the...
I had the Liberal Cup, and that was Uncle John's band, and that was yummy. I'd go back again for that one.
Nice. And you're going to be here like a little while longer, or what are you saying the whole time? You're hearing some music from Doug?
We're here with some friends and they're really into it, so while they make the rounds, I'm going to probably eat a little more and then talk about the food that I ate.
And I'll just keep going to get beers.
So,
nice.
And we're kids free, so that's good.
There you go. Cool.
The official, with the official glass. We're happy now.
have some fun. Yeah, yeah, baby, we know we can make it through all the hard times. All we need is a little help once in a while. So won't you help me? Said won't you help me? Oh, come on baby, help me, yeah. Oh, come on baby, help me. Come on baby, help me. Come on baby, help me, alright. Come on baby, help me.
I would love to try the half. What did you get? The half? Thank you.
We'll check in with Wynn and Lori about how many people they actually had show up today. Maybe up to 700-800. Spread out everywhere eating and sampling the different craft brewers.
That was the Rising Tide Hefeweizen. It was kind of bland. It was a hef. It was nice and weedy, but not that I'm some big beer connoisseur, but I've had heifers that are a little more pungent. But that was our first beer, so not going to argue. Hope you can hear me, because it's in there. It's very loud. Been brewing?
I've been brewing for 20 years off and on, but especially off and on, but we hit the shelves last October.
Oh, cool.
Still relatively new brewing company.
I've heard you have a really good lager. I'd like to try it out.
They're all lagers.
They're all lagers?
They're all lagers. That's all we do. We're Maine's only dedicated lager brewery.
I like that. There's a nice caramel kind of taste to it. Very smooth. It's not like an American beer. It's like a European ale, they said. I like it.
Climbing from the bottom, going straight to the top. We're gonna reach top spot, yeah. We're gonna reach top spot. Down, yeah. We're gonna reach top spot, people now. Number 1, yeah.
Item number 4 is a Portland Getaway. This is, I think it's down at the Hampton Inn, the Old Port. It's awesome. It's a $300 value. 9883. Gritty's Rainbow End Hot Air Balloon Ride. Item number 7. 169 coin.
So we're here with Wynn Mitchell. How'd it go today, the second annual?
Went real well. I mean, it's hot. It's a hot day, but we had a really nice crowd. Probably a couple hundred more than last year. A lot more fun things. We had Doug Gibble's band HDR&B playing. Great music. The shuttles again. The Rock Tide Trolley. We're a lot more organized this year, I think. I feel that way.
Yeah.
Just a lot of fun. All the main breweries in Boothbay, which is just a unique thing. Anyway, we're so lucky to be part of it and bring these people down the peninsula for a day and get them to go down and stay at all the lodging tonight, which a lot of them are. A lot of the breweries are.
Yeah.
And they'll be down there tonight, showcasing their products in bars down there, and just what it's all about. It's just promoting Maine products and bringing people to Boothbay in a responsible way.
Yeah, I heard a lot of good comments. People being impressed, people liking how it was organized, people liking more space.
Yep. Yeah, we added We added a 50 by 50 tent in lieu of a 30 by 50 last year. We added another big 30 by 40. So we have a total of 5 tents, one specifically for the band, which was placed a little bit further away from the brewers, so all the attendees could come up and speak to the brewers and hear them. But we still had some great blues music playing, and the food was just phenomenal. My sister and my mom and everybody else, Stephanie Hawk, everybody pitched in and helped and cooked and smoked for a couple days, and beans, and barbecue, and corn with Alabama sauce, and all kinds of non-alcoholic stuff. We had Sea Dog's root beer, Captain Eli's Parrot Punch, and Geary's root beer. We had some really great sodas that we had all made for it. So I think with this amount of people and this amount of beer, we had 90 different types of beer. It was just a showcase of great products that was responsibly tried. And everybody's just being great.
And you had a lot of shuttles. Different shuttles.
Yeah, we had Wiscasset Ford donated a 10-passenger van, rigged it up as a shuttle, free rides downtown, and free rides up if we could find where people would want to be picked up. That was a little bit of something we were working with. We didn't have a specific spot downtown to pick them up, and maybe we'll work on that next year if we do it. Spruce Point Inn donated their van, 10-passenger van, was running people from anywhere downtown, not just from them. And same with Rock Tide Trolley, they made some trips up through, bringing people that were staying there, taking them back home. So, great venue, great people, all age groups too. I mean, we had people, younger people, but not too many. I mean, I feel like I'm old, but most of my age, 40, 45, up to 70. We had George Whitten was here, 93.
Oh yeah?
So that was kind of cool. And we got there's some guys from the breweries in the pillaging the pool right now, cooling off after 3 hours of fun. So gotta get a shot of that.
I will. Cody will spin us around for that, I'm sure. Cody will try to put us in the pool. And of course we had we had lots of camera crews here. We had crews from who was that lady here? I didn't get to interview her.
Samantha Bearden, who's a New York City actress. She was here. There's the Wiscasset Ford van down there. Down at our exit driveway, they're picking up people to give them rides downtown. Samantha Bearden was hired by this new online video magazine all about craft beer Maine. Craft Beer Maine magazine. And they were here doing specials on Marshall Wharf and interviewed us as Boothbay Craft Brewery, one of the new startups in Maine. And so we had them. We had Josh Christie from Hot Press. He does a lot of stuff for Yankee Brew News, I think, and Ale Street News. He writes, submitted articles for that. He's definitely a beer geek. We had the guys from the Register. They came. They're going to probably do the follow-up story. Yeah, pretty cool. And I mean, it's actually like, what is it, 4:30 or something, and they're still winding down. But I think everybody's drinking water now.
Yeah.
Just socializing. It's not like I said, it's not a beer drunk fest. It's everybody getting together to celebrate Maine beer.
Yep. And we had this lift that was used many times today.
Yeah, the Hawk Motors donated this for the cause to be able to get some aerial shots, and great for the press to come up here, and just a different perspective of the layout of what we're trying to do.
Yeah. Now, what was that shot with everybody toasting? Would you have the cameraman up here?
Well, at first we got all the Maine brewers together we've never had much chance to take photos of all the breweries together, and so the idea was to get all the brewers together and take a shot. So that's represents the Maine Brewers Guild. We'll use it for some PR and just fun.
Right.
And then so in the spirit of getting everybody together, I said, well, why don't we get the whole crowd together and we'll toast a Maine beer. So we tried to encourage the whole crowd to get in, and I think we got some great shots of about 600 people.
Yes, awesome. So your total amount, attendance, you're thinking somewhere 700, 800?
750, I'd say. 600 paying customers. 100 and something VIPs, which came in an hour early, and a lot of those represented, most of them represented people really passionate about beer, wanted an extra hour, but there was also quite a few industry members, the malt suppliers, the hop suppliers, Matheson Valley Gas that does a lot of our CO2 supplies, They were here. They helped sponsor this event, and they made a pretty big commitment to help us with this, which is really great. I'm leaving people out. There was a packing company that does a lot of packaging down in Portland, RTS Packaging, and a few others. So this, kudos to all the sponsors. And Spruce Point Inn, they donated some silent auction items, as well as Atlantic Edge. Eddie Tibbetts and I collaborated to send a couple winners home with some couple pounds of lobster meat and a growler of beer.
You're in. We got some people showing off down in the crowd, down below.
Yep.
We're being filmed by Ryan Layton, who's been running around with his GoPro camera getting interviews with people. And he did a lot of sampling and rating of the different beers. Was there any sort of rating thing going on today?
No, not really. We actually cooked up amongst us brewers last year. A lot of us just brought, just kegs of beer and threw them on a table and didn't put a lot of effort into showcasing our product. Some of them did. A lot of them did, but a few of them didn't, I guess. And so this year we threatened to do a lamest Brewers Table Award, and we had the trophy all made up, but honestly everybody put a lot of work into the tables, and I think nobody deserves that this year. I think it went really well, and we may turn it into some other trophy.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, but that was the only rating we did. I think everybody, there's a lot. We had a passport that had all the beers on it. People could go and try them and check them off and write notes. They had golf pencils from the Boothbay Country Club. They donated the pencils, and so they were able to judge them on their own, whether they liked them or not. And a lot of positive experiences on my end. I mean, I had people coming back, saying, "Geez, it's great to have a local ale." And we'd say, "Call our own," represent the region. So
how long have your brewery been active? How long have you been?
Well, our first brew was in the 1st of June. We've been waiting 7 months for our brew house, but we've been building the brewery, as you know, for a couple of years. And going through all the permitting processes and all that. So, but we've brewed 4 different styles of beer already. We did our pale ale. First one we did was just a pilot batch to make sure we knew what we were doing on a new system, and it came out really well. It was a little stronger. We called it 633 Plus, named after the phone exchange, but it was a little stronger, about 7%. Next one we brewed, we reduced the amount of malt and got it down to about 6%, 6.3%. It's a nice crisp pale ale. It's perfect for what we want to serve with lobsters and sitting on a dock down in Boothbay in the summer. And then we brewed a collaboration beer with Sebago Brewing Company. Kai Adams right down there. He's a great friend and big supporter of all breweries. And so his lead brewer Tom Abercrombie and I cooked up a special mix that we called Gentian Dementia, which was using the root from the gentian plant that they used to spice Moxie, kind of a nod to the Maine soda industry years ago, and we added that to like an Imperial Copper Ale and got it about a little over 7% alcohol. Stronger specialty beer, but very smooth. Came out great. Everybody really loved it. And then my wife and I brewed a dry stout that's almost done. We're going to put it on down at Mine Oyster to go with oysters down there this summer. So Ralph's going to have his own Mine Oyster stout. So we'll have that going pretty quick.
Great. So how many different restaurants are serving what you're brewing
right
here?
now? We're at about 6 downtown, and that's about as many as we can handle because we're just we didn't have a chance to get some reserve built up in our cooler. We're as fast as we can make it and get it ready. It's going out the door, so it's close between. When we're selling 300 gallons every 2 weeks, just as a startup in the first couple of weeks, and we've sold probably 400 growlers so far, which is the 64-ounce old style take-home type growlers, and just in a few weeks. So it's been real popular, and people are loving it. We're excited about it, having fun with it.
Great. What's your aimed output, your ideal output or whatever?
Yeah, I mean, we're limited to our capacity, and I think, if we brew 20 barrels a week, you can do the math pretty quick and get, if you brewed every week, you could get 1,000 barrels out of that, but we won't. We'll probably only brew about 300 barrels a year. And in the off season, I see us brewing stronger beers. We'll age in barrels, wooden barrels, and store them in our cellar that we've set up for that. And we'll probably package it and go, downtown to retail stores, and probably we'll have a Portland market in the wintertime for some of our specialty beers too.
And you also have your food in your pizza oven, and you're going to serve people
Yeah,
food?
we've got our approval for our restaurant. It's just a small 50-seat maximum restaurant. We probably won't, I'm not going to say too much, we probably won't be doing too much of that this year. We're going to be doing a handful of events. Like, this is a big event, but small events with 30 or 40 people as a family reunion. We've got some of those lined up, but and a wedding in September, I think. But otherwise, I think that you'll see the restaurant probably not come online until next year in a full capacity, if we do it.
Right.
We're really going to just, our focus is the beer and our cottages and drawing people to the region. So.
Yep. Now, did a lot of people coming to the event actually stay in the cottages?
Actually, all the cottages are pretty much almost all full with brewers this year, which was nice. We kind of tried to pre-sell them to the brewers just so they could be here to help us put it together and help us take it down, and takes the load off us, and which is great because they're here to help, and it's their show. And we do have a few people that are staying here that aren't brewers, but they're regular guests that have stayed here for years, and we know them, so
sure,
that was easy to do.
So you're going to do next year, you're going to continue to keep doing this?
I would love to think they would have us do it again. I mean, it's an honor to do it, and it's a huge opportunity for us as a region to bring the focus on our peninsula as the beer, you know, as something like an event like this happening. Even it's just 4 hours. It's literally just 4 hours, but it brings people here for a weekend that there was nothing else going on.
Right.
We moved it up 2 weeks this year from the end of July to the middle of July, and so there really wasn't a lot of other things happening, and this brings a really good crowd in here. They're staying the weekend, at least.
Right.
So I hope we can. I'm the festival chair. I'm the director on the guild, and we'll have our follow-up meeting in a couple weeks. We'll get our, we'll figure out what went great, what didn't, and see if we want to do it again. I'm sure by the sounds of it, everybody's saying if you'll have us, and I'm saying if you'll have us. So it's a win-win. Yeah.
For win.
Yeah. Right.
And everybody. So I saw a lot of happy people, good people, and locals that hadn't been here last year that were here, that were enjoying the food especially.
Yeah.
And it seemed like a good little, there was like a reunion of a family. They like had 10 family members, uncles and everybody. So it was a place to gather, and
we had Capitol Island crew, we had the Sawyers Island crew, we had the Barters Island, they all kind of said we'll meet you at the festival, so it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
East Boothbay crew. Yeah.
So
I knew an awful lot, I knew quite a few people, but I also saw a lot of new faces I've never seen here before, which is what we're trying to do.
Right. Well, congratulations, and
Thanks.
we'll slowly scan our way down here as Cody gets us back to ground level. And anybody else you can think of else you forgot to thank, or anybody along the way?
Just every brewery in the state of Maine that came and helped us pull this off, and the Atlantic 10 out of Damascotta helped us a lot with the tents this year. Marketing Sense, Lord Corn, Heather O'Brien did a great job at marketing it. There's Kai Adams, the Sebago crew. You ought to get a scan of those guys.
The crew is over there again.
Sebago Brewing Company.
So that's Sebago, Maine.
It's
Sebago
in
Lake.
Portland. Yeah, it's named after the lake, obviously.
Yeah.
It's where the water comes from.
Nice. So now comes the fun part of taking everything down and
lots of work.
Cleaning back up and
lots of work.
Getting back to your normal routine.
Getting back to renting cottages.
There you go. Well, thank you and good luck.